Whoa, how are you guys doing? Me, I'm freaking super fine today. It's a freaking beautiful day. Today I'm going to talk about you are probably a slave. You're probably a slave, you guys. And this is the fact that the programming system have successfully implemented slave mindset in your life, in your mind. Everything you do is probably a successful programming process that have been done. So you guys back up, be ready to be free from this programming, this crazy slavery mindset that have been put upon you to plague you for the rest of your life. You guys back up, let's do this shit. If you find the information that I share in this podcast useful to you, just enjoy the show, subscribe, like, share and comment. It will be a freaking great favor to me, to mean a world to me. So let's do this shit. Let's be men. The fact is, the conditioning factory have utterly and absolutely implemented successfully the programming factor in your life. The conditioning factory have been well established since you are young. First, if you went to the schooling system like I did, the conditioning factory is in the meantime at the highest stage that it can ever be. There's this part that we are being provided, that go to school, have good grades, then get a good job with good pay, then settle with a good freaking family, have balance. All of this is bullshit. All this is meant to tame your dreams and ambitions, to tame your capacity to become the greatest version of yourself. You are being confined to a definition of greatness that is not yours. You can never say that I dreamt of going to school and just becoming a student and an employee at the end of it all. No, that wasn't my dream. My dream was to be jacked, ripped, rich and freaking rare, of which I cannot. Wealth is not for you guys. Let me tell you, you can never be rich on a paycheck. That's bullshit. That's straight up. You have to diversify. You have to go for your things. You have to go for the dreams that you had in mind in the beginning of times. The conditioning factory have ensured that your dreams and ambition have utterly died. They have provided a sense of security in your life, that when you go to school, you get these good freaking grades, you collect some papers, some valueless papers, then your future is secure. And that is bullshit. That is technically bullshit, because that is not what is happening in the society today. The economy is very ruthless, especially to people who have these papers, who validate themselves with papers. It's very freaking ruthless. Just the other day I saw a comedian just with zero skills in journalism. He's been taken as a news anchor. That's bullshit. Do you think your papers will give you an edge, will give you a competitive edge in this ruthless economy? Never. So technically, the education system, every system that have been implemented in your life is not meant for you. The ones who subjected you to that system of education, they didn't have your intention in mind. They didn't have your main life intentions in mind. Their intentions were just theirs, to control you, to control your future, to control your free will. If you are asked, by the way, your main goal is to build businesses, become a ripped and rich and rare kind of a person in the society, a free person who will be able to travel the world wherever you want, whenever you want. These are some of the things that we have innate in our minds and brains, and these people who are subjecting us to these systems, they don't have these intentions in mind. The main intention is that we want to rule this person, we want to show him that we are here for him. So they want to take the responsibility off of you, you know. And this is why they bring things like news. You know, when you hear something, you tend to believe it. You tend to believe it. Of course, you believed that when you go to school or you do all this, you have a successful life. You believed because you had it, you know. The same thing with news. They bring you something, they bring something in your consciousness which in one way or another you tend to believe as truth, of which they want to they choose things they want to bring to you, you know. They choose things like, okay, there is floods, then they give you the solution. You are going to do it, you know. You are going to solve it for you. They don't want you to think outside the box. Not only the case scenario of floods and all this shit, many things. There is inflation, then they tell you we are going to fix for you. They want to take the will, the strength, the capacity of your mind to think of solutions of your personal economy, you know. They're telling you, yes, the prices are hiking, yes, they are going, they are flying, yet we are here to fix for you. That's bullshit. Just think of it, by the way. It's a freaking programming system which have been put against you ruthlessly. It won't fall into your favor regardless of what. It will never fall into your favor. It will just fall in the favor of those who are making the system themselves, you know. And that is why, as men, we ought to realize that we ought to have free will. We have to understand that nobody is coming to save us. And that is why most of the people chose the current president. He's going to lower down the FRA. Man, why is he now? Nowhere. He just wanted to gain that control over massive numbers of people. You have to understand, nobody is coming to save you. The system is here and it is going to play you for the rest of your life if you don't understand the intricacies that life is bringing to you. So just align yourself to the path. The other thing is things like vices, like booze, like pornography, all these sites. You know, these people, they would have eliminated these things long time ago. They would have eliminated alcohol long time ago if they wanted a better society. If they wanted a better society of young nation, they would have destroyed all pornographic sites. They would have destroyed every evil thing, every perverted accounts on social media and banned them from operating in a country. So technically they haven't. Why not? Simply because they don't have your intentions in mind. They want to control you, and they cannot control you when you have free will. You know, when you have free will, they can never control you. And that is why they have to perpetually, slowly infiltrate the sense of weakness in you in terms of social media feeds. They give you feeds that make you even a softer kind of a man. All this bullshit, they can never, by the way, they can never bring to you something like, okay, this is how you make billions of dollars, this is how you become rich. That content is so freaking rare. It's so freaking rare. It's just meant for those who are minded, and if you want to have such kind of content, you have to go looking for it. But every other cheap and easy freaking content is brought to your doorstep. You know, the main intention here is to program you. The main intention here is to rule over you. The main intention here is to subdue you and just eliminate that sense of free will from your mind. You know, so you have to ensure that you cultivate freedom in your life. And freedom is your ability to think for yourself. You can never think that the president will solve shit for you. He will never solve your personal economy. Never. You have to solve it by yourself. nothing, no authority will come to your rescue in terms of personal economy, in terms of dreams and ambitions, in terms of self-mindedness. They will never rescue you from that, because they want to keep you under control. They want to keep you under their control, you know. And that way, they will be able to implement whatever they want to do at the top and leave you complaining. They leave you complaining at below, and you cannot do anything, by the way. You cannot do anything simply because you are a tiny peon. You are a tiny pawn. You are a pawn playing a freaking big game. Everybody is mocking you, you know. You have to ensure that you develop yourself. Start cultivating free will. Start doing things that elevate you to greatness. Forget about jobs. Forget about books. Reading and going to this freaking education system that is all bullshit. No, it won't bring you food on the table. It won't give you freedom to go to travel to Dubai, anywhere you desire to be for the rest of your life. It won't give you that freaking BMW, Mercedes, and every other freaking thing. It won't give you a perfect mental state. They never want that with you. They want you to be a weak, dependent person so that they can easily control you. If you depend on the government to eat, if you depend on the government to maintain the prices for you, then guess what? They can easily control you, and nothing you can tell them, nothing, absolutely nothing. So you have to realize that regardless of what, take full freaking control of everything in your life. Don't think that somebody else is coming to save you. Don't think that somebody is coming riding on a white horse just to save you. You are the one who is to ride that white horse. So be a freaking savage. Have a freaking beautiful day. Adios.